everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smita. Welcome to my channel, and I'm so happy that you're happy about this series, and I see that you're enjoying it, so that makes me really happy. And in today's video, I'm going to be recreating this look of Hina Khan as Komolika. Again, got so many requests for this one, so if you're ready, let's begin. It's been about half an hour since I've already applied a moisturizer during my morning routine, and now I'm going to be using this 24 karat lip serum by Physicians Formula to keep my lips hydrated and ready for the lipstick that's coming at the very end. For primer, I'm using one of my favorites, the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. This feels so luxurious and so beautiful on the skin. Whenever I apply this, I get the feeling of I have no product on my face. It's a weightless product and gives you that very silky feel to your skin. I'm going to mostly focus this in areas where I have those pores and fine lines, so I can fill in some of that and smoothen my skin before I apply anything else over it. For foundation, I'm trying something new. This is the Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation from Benefit, and I'm in the shade 5. This also has an SPF of 20. Usually I shy away from stick foundations because I feel like they make the skin look so cakey. But this particular foundation is giving me a very natural finish. It's not clogging my pores and it's not kind of emphasizing the dryness that I have on my skin, which is fabulous. And it also feels very weightless and breathable. And the brush that I'm using to blend it out is a small flat top kabuki brush from Hip Dot. For stick foundations or anything that's a little bit more thicker, I prefer a brush to a sponge because I feel like it blends in seamlessly and I don't have to put in too much effort. For cream contouring, today I'm going to be using the LA Girl HD Concealer, and this is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I'm just using the same kabuki brush to dab it in areas where I usually contour my face, like the hollows of the cheekbones, under my jawline, to contour my nose. And I'm going to repeat myself here, especially for newbies here on my channel. I like to use the same brush that I used for the foundation to blend out my contour because there's always residue of foundation left in the brush. That's going to mix with your contour and give you that seamless finish. And to conceal my dark circles, I'm using my Holy Grail. This is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Longwear Concealer in the shade 145. To blend concealers out, I usually prefer a sponge. It just gives me a more flawless finish. And the one that I'm using is from Colourpop. I've wet it gently so it just becomes damp, and then I use it to blend out my concealers. And now to set my entire face, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Setting Powder. This is in the shade NW35. And with the help of Blenderful from Tati Beauty, I'm going to first set in areas where I applied the concealer that's around my eyes to prevent it from creasing. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my face and neck. And to lock my basin just so it doesn't move, I'm trying again a new product. This is the Pop Beauty Makeup Magnet Mist. Basically, it's a setting spray. So I'm just going to use a generous amount and wait till it completely dries before I move to my eye makeup. And let's look at her eye makeup for a minute. What she has is a muted gold smoky eye and most definitely a very small eyeliner and a wing to go with it. And what's unique about this eye makeup is over that eyeliner, she has another purple liner. I've created a couple different looks of Hina Khan, and there's always something unique and different about her looks, which I absolutely love. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Salt and Pepper. This is from Milani. This is the Hot, Cool and Vicious palette. But before that, let's get done with the eyebrows. Using the Milani Clear Brow Shaping Gel, I'm going to go ahead and brush my brows to keep the hair in place. This is a clear gel, so it doesn't add any tint to your brows. And then using Benefit Precisely My Brows, which is a brow pencil, and this is in the shade 4.5. I'm going to start filling in only the bald spots and sparse areas in my brows and start giving my brows some shape. From the palette, I'm going to first take the soft brown shade, and this is going to be my transition shade. So I'm going to use it in my crease using a large blending brush from Sigma. This is the Sigma E40 blending brush. And I'm going to start blending it outwards and upwards. That way your eyes look more elongated, and at the same time it's easy to soften the eyeshadow. So it almost looks like the deeper shades are at the crease, and as they move outwards and upwards, they melt into your skin tone. Using a darker brown shade, I'm going to deepen the outer V. First, I'm going to use a small blending brush from Colourpop so I can get a grip on the outer V and I can focus the color there. And then using the Sigma E40, which is the larger blending brush, I'm going to soften everything so the colors look well blended. And for the rest of the lid, I'm going to be using this muted gold shade, and to apply it, I'm using a flat shader brush from Colourpop. In the lower lash line, I'm going to use the dark brown in the very outer corner, and the brush that I'm using is a flat shader brush from Doe Color. And now for the eyeliner, just like she has, I'm going to pull out a small wing and I'm going to keep the liner very low, very close to my lash line. And for that, I'm using the NYX liner in black. And over that, she has a purple liner. Now, I don't have a purple eyeliner and I'm not going to step out. We still are under stay-at-home order, lockdown, and not all stores are open. So I'm not going to go looking for it. Instead, I'm going to use a purple eye pencil, and this one's from Colourpop, and I'm going to list it down below in the description box. And I'm going to finish up with some mascara and lashes. For mascara, I'm using this new one from Almay. And for lashes, she has very low-key lashes, nothing too dramatic. So I'm going to be using Doll from Colourpop. And for information, I use Star Glue to fix my lashes. And if you want a tutorial, I'm going to link it right on top. I fix it in a very easy way, so make sure you check that out. It's so convenient. And that finishes up the eye makeup. Now let's finish the rest of the face. Just to make it easy on myself, I'm going to be using the Bombshell palette from Juno. This is a sculpting palette, has everything that you need, and it's so easy to travel with it. I'm going to start with the bronzer and just giving some warmth to my face to get that sun-kissed glow. Now, because this is a matte bronzer, you can also use it as a contour. Usually bronzers have a shine to them, and that's why when you use it as a contour, it kind of starts looking like you have a product on your face. But when it is matte, you can most definitely use it as a contour. I'm also going to be using the blush and the highlighter. For highlighter, I like to give that very subtle overall glow. That's the way I do it nowadays. I don't like that very intense shine like the Instagram shine that I used to do in the past, by the way. There's nothing wrong either or, like I've said, there's no rules in makeup, but this is the kind of glow that I love. It almost feels like the glow is coming from within as opposed to using a product on top. For a nude rose lipstick like she has, I'm going to be using Story from Ofra Cosmetics. And that finishes up the makeup part. For the hair, she has straight hair, center parted. I'd straightened my hair yesterday for another tutorial, but I'm just going to show you how I did it one more time. The straightener that I use is Medina. This is a straightener and a curler. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. Always use a heat protectant spray. The one that I use is Chi. Just use it all over your hair before you start straightening your hair. And then I'm just going to work in small sections, inserting my hair in the straightener clamp and just slowly dragging it downwards. This is a beautiful ceramic straightener. It doesn't pull or tug on your hair, which I absolutely love, so you don't lose any hair while straightening your hair. And my hair is still very soft from the hair smoothing treatment that I did. If you haven't watched that tutorial, I'm going to link it right on top. And I'm going to finish up with a beautiful bindi, some jewelry and accessories. And here is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please don't forget to thumbs up and please subscribe if you're new here. I post new videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, and I've planned to do many more series this year. So this is first among them, and I am so glad that you're enjoying it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.